Good evening, everybody. We're here to talk about the DTS through Krashen's five hypotheses. The how to articulate it. We were presenting for the first one acquisition or hypothesis. Basically, we can put this into the classroom by using the weather and clothes. Probably we might put in the blackboard um, two subjects, one wearing clothes for cold weather and the other one for the warm weather. And we might ask them to our students what they are wearing. When basically we hope that they might answer some questions about it, and subconsciously they might answer those questions by answering wearing this stuff and this stuff. By presenting in this way, we can subconsciously given the option that they are requiring the person's continues in the way that they are not aware yet until we present that in a very specific way for them, which is going to enter the part of the learning process in this hypothesis. For the natural hypothesis, we were thinking that we can use like science in this part and an experiment. Experiment with the bean in the glass of water, which is already known for some days. We can just ask them to the students that they might record in a diary the progress of this experiment, how the plant is growing up. Probably they may encounter some words that they cannot use it, but in a specific way, some verbs in the present, the way they are writing down what is going on with the plant and this kind of stuff. They were acquiring that knowledge and they were use it probably in a future way for them.
Second language development is mainly studied by applied dynamic system theory. According to dynamic system theory, DCT, learning language development is a dynamic self-adaptation and self-restriction process in which a set of variables mutually affect each other change over time. So it's very important the context. According to Krashen, learning is less important than acquisition. The monitor hypothesis explain the relationship between acquisition and learning and define the influence of the leader of the for the monitor function. Is the practical result of the learning grammar. One of the principal advantages of this mode of production is that the speaker receives more input because the communication process is established. The input hypothesis is a correction attained to explain how the learner acquires a second language, how second language acquisition takes place. For me, it has a lot to with a dynamic system because it's the initial part of how to learn. Krashen state that from input to production there is a period when a student do not produce any original statement. So then it's very important to know how to reach the students.
When we want to acquire a second language, we must be autonomous in our learning and be aware of the way in which we can memorize the different words, since our brain connects forming a system and that we can use in many ways such subsystem, listening, reading, writing, speak, that although it take a long time and it can be really great in some skills. We can remember certain structure according to studied in our language. Thank you very much.